Hey, welcome to my YouTube page. No surprise seeing me here, innit? This is part two of the Jamaicans living in the UK. When I did this, I had no idea that it was a sensitive topic in Jamaica at this minute. When I realized that it was a sensitive topic, it prompted me and my producer to do a part two, letting know that it was coming from braggadocious or a just a media production, but also um, from not only from a community and also from a sensitive sector. You know, we understand the issues facing a lot of people, why they resort to crime, why they resort to all different issues in society. We do get it. We're not trying to be not sensitive. We're not trying to be very boastful. We're not trying to be hard. We're not trying to be very lockhorns with the system against people who are not able. What we are doing is to encourage you to reach your potential no matter what. Find a way that the law approves of. Find a way to speak to you. We are so privileged in this country that we are run by a democracy. Democracy means freedom of the people. We are a constitutional monarchy, meaning that we have, God save our queen and the royal family, but we have the House of Commons, we have the Prime Minister's office down the street. You can write, if you don't feel to write to 10 Downing Street, you can write to your member of parliament. If you don't feel well enough to write to your member of parliament, you can write to your councillor, you know, wherever you are living in, write to your councillor or go and see your MP. If you don't feel safe, then write to your prime minister, or write to somebody in the House of Commons, But what we are saying is that face your issues, deal with other, deal with whatever issue is facing you in a proper way. There are systems, there are things that is set in place to deal with these things. That we are a progressive and a very developed European and not only European but our system that is in place are equipped to deal with issues, whatever issues come. And I do believe that if there are issues that are not known in that sector, they will allow it. They will try to find a way to make it, yeah, to give you the information that is not there. Our interest is that you don't resort to crime. Is that you do not leave your vision, your hope, your dream, your aspiration. You do not dissuade from your original plan. Whether you at this time nobody's taking the boat to come to, or the ship to come to this country as they did in the 50s and 60s. People now are flying. So I would say whatever airline you come on, and you're here living. Do not, when you leave Jamaica, you must have had a vision. You must have had an aspiration. What I'm saying, don't let a bad marriage, a divorce, a family, whatever issues, don't ever let that you get so upset and mad that you ever forsake and forgot, and that you get so mad that you never ever dream again. You've got to keep dreaming. You've got to keep the vision alive. You have to keep in sight the goal that you first set out for. We have to remember that if you dare, if you do dare to dream a dream, you must be in. You must have it in your mind that there's a price to pay. The price to pay is that you're living in the United Kingdom. You are subjected to the laws and the system of this country. And I will not condone you or encourage you to go otherwise. That's your right. That's your legal right. That's legality. And you need to understand that law is not out to get you. You know, the police are, well, we understand that we have issues everywhere in life. We've got them in immigration, we've got them in police, we've got them in customs, we've got them in every sector of life. We're trying to say, we're not trying to emulate the fact that we're living in a perfect and a flawless world. What we are trying to say is that whatever obstacle come your way, you need to remember never to give up. You need to also remember that you need to take responsibility and accountability. You know what I'm saying? So if you do know that you do the crime, you must pay the time. And I do know that if you commit a crime, and that this look as if we have got to go into part 3, and I appear to go into part 3, but if you do make an offense, it doesn't mean that is the end of you. As I said to you before, we are in a democracy, right? There's ways and means for you to let the community knows. How do you let the community knows? By the leaders that is in the community. Your council, your MP, your governments, your prime minister, the queen, let them know that you are sorry. And you would like to redeem yourself. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm not saying that if you do something, then you're finished. No, you're not finished. But you need to show it that you are sorry. Write to them. Get in touch with them. It takes time. You've got to be patient. You've got to be humble. You've got to be respectful. You've got to take your time and do it right. Does it make sense? You live your life and you mess this life up, mess. What is the sense? You came from Jamaica for a reason. And you're here. Why not respect the laws? Why not have respect for the people, the citizens, the people, the heritage? systems, culture. Doesn't say that you cannot introduce and interject and implement and instigate in order for you to authenticate and solidify yours. What you're trying to say is that if that is your interest, it's not going to come through crime. It's never going to come through crime. But it will come through you recognizing, implementing, by knowing your purpose. And then you are going to educate people. If you're going to come here, this is the protocol. You need to understand that. The people that comes here and they're interested in fashion, their money goes into clothes and the money and all of that, we need to realize those are cosmetic. We need to teach the people to invest in things that will never die. Things like education, things like culture, things like heritage. The government supporting the system, writing a book, writing a song, helping an old lady cross the road, helping an old man cross the road, supporting charity, supporting people in need. We need to realize that we are more than what we are. And this is all about Jamaicans living in the UK. Because Jamaica got a long and beautiful history. That there are people that have come up and come here that haven't got a clue. And they try to make it look like that is, but it's not. We're trying to say, and I did say before, my producer and myself, we had no idea of what was going on in the media. And we realized, we think it was fit to do this video part 2. And I'm thinking next week we're going to do part 3 by giving you avenues and ways and addresses and numbers where you can go. We had no idea that it was going on. So we said, let us take this to YouTube to let you know this is not something that came on top of it and we were trying to say, well, we are this, that. No, we didn't do that. It was carefully, so we had to do this to make it carefully known, the tone and everything, that it was not a planned thing. We saw it in the media, we realized that we're going to do this to let you know that there's a purpose, there is a system. You will never be successful like that. It's impossible. So if you're sent back, maybe it's a good thing for you to learn a bit more, then you'll be ready. You know what I'm trying to say? Because when you are educated and you are enlightened and you are illuminated and you are lifted and you are emancipated, and what Bob Marley said, then it doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what passport you hold. It doesn't matter where you are from. You know that you are light. And the purpose of light is to shine. Listen, take care, because we're talking about shining. God bless you.